Thank you very much. I'm Joe Mullen. Our company is QuestEx Gold Copper. We're a Vancouver-based junior exploration company with properties in northern British Columbia. I'll give you a brief overview of our capital structure. We have under 40 million shares outstanding. Our largest shareholders are Newmont and Skeena Resources. Market cap's currently just under 30 million Canadian. I joined the company 2 years ago, and we've rebuilt the entire technical team and management team since I joined. Our team includes Tony Baresi, our president, Tim Thiessen, our CFO from Foran Mining, Dave Fleming. We have a number of technical advisors. One of the things that stands out about QuestEx is its land package. We have a very large land package, about 130,000 hectares in northern BC, in the Golden Triangle area principally. A lot of those properties are strategically located either close to producing mines, past producing mines, significant resources. And we've been active with our exploration program. This season we drilled 2 of our properties and are focused on putting out a maiden resource estimate on the Inel target on our KSP property. This shows where our properties are located in northern BC. There's been significant infrastructure has gone up, especially in the Golden Triangle district, just in the last 20 years. Our first set of properties that I'll highlight for you here are the properties around the Red Chris district. Those properties are around the Red Chris mine, which was acquired by a 70% stake was acquired by Newcrest in 2019. It's also the district where Newmont recently acquired GT Gold, and there's been other activity in the district with Newcrest's acquisition of the GJ property as well. About 4 years ago, Newmont acquired a 50% stake in Galore Creek as well. Our properties there are one of our main properties is the Castle property, which is on just to the west of the Toodoggone property, which is the one that led to the sale of GT Gold to Newmont. We also have the North Rock and Coyote property, which is directly to the north of the Red Chris mine. One of the remarkable things about this map is that 3 years ago you had Imperial Metals was really the only main player on the map, and the entrance of Newmont and Newcrest has really changed the whole landscape. We see the upside potential for us with these properties as being driven by exploration, the potential for infrastructure for someone that wants to build a mine in the district, and also the concept of social license that's related to advancing a mine and having mineral tenure claims close to the First Nations village of Iskut as well. This is a close-up of the boundary between the Castle property and the Toodoggone property. Outlines the valley that could be the host to a road, tailings facility, and mill, and other things like that. As you can see to the east, you have the village of Iskut and a couple of lakes, so it would make sense for infrastructure to be to the west. Our exploration focus this season was in the Bronson Sulphurets district. That's down to the south where the Iskut River is. It is a district that has gotten a lot of news lately as a result of Newcrest's acquisition of Pretium and the Brucejack mine for $3.5 billion. It's also home to Skeena's SK Creek, the Snip Gold Project, owned by Hochschild and Skeena, and also home to Seabridge's KSM. We have a fairly large property there. It's actually two properties. The KSP property is about 30,000 hectares. Kingpin's, which extends down almost all the way to the Grand Duke mine, is another roughly 30,000 hectares. The focus of our exploration program this season was on the Inel target, which is up the Bronson Creek from the Snip Gold Project. And we did about 2,400 meters of drilling there. And we're building on existing drilling that had been done historically. So we have about 40,000 meters of historic drilling that's been done on the property. About half of that was in the 1980s, and another half from 2014 to 2018. And we plan to have some news on that, and in December we'll start to have news on the assays, and plan to come out with a maiden resource estimate on Inel in March or April. I think one of the remarkable things about these intercepts is just how close to surface they are, and I think that speaks well of the potential for the resource to be economic. This is some geochemistry that shows some of the highlights. It's the Public Geoscience Data database, and it shows these areas of high prospectivity, and along the outline you have the outline of our property. So clearly this is a district that has significant resources, from KSM's 142 million ounce resource to Galore Creek's 10 million ounce resource, and we're in the midst of it, and we have a property that's really been probably underexplored compared to the others. Still very attractively valued in light of some of our neighbors and some of the activity in our district, and in light of the prospectivity that we have. Thank you very much for listening to our story, and we're available for follow-up and questions. Thank you very much.